Welcome to Spread Space. Guess we're leaving it like that today, y'all. Let me change real quick. Alright, y'all. What's up? What's up? Good morning, good morning. Can you see? Should we turn on the lights? I think we should turn on the lights. Good morning. Can y'all see good enough? All right, let's see what's going on for today. See if we can look at some details. I'm going to do the daily reading. Let's share this. All right. All right, let's see. Let's see. Alright, this is going to be a daily reading for all my viewers. Anyone who comes on. Alright, here we go. Here, so y'all can see. Let's see if we can put this over here. Good morning, Jillian. I'm trying to get this shit right. It's so crooked. I hate when it's crooked. Alright. It's a little bit better. It broke. So it's like fucking crooked. You know, like this on top. Alright. Let's do it a bit better. Alright. Here we go. Should we put some music on? Did we like that yesterday? Let's see. We're gonna do copyright free because it's live. Shit, sorry, forgot about that. Alright, I'm gonna start off with the daily reading and then I'll take some questions. I guess no music for today, we'll just listen to the birds because it's not coming. We're not doing that. We're partying over here. Alright, I found it. Alright, now let's get to it. Let's get down to business. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, so what's going on for today? What's going on for today? I want details. Give me details. Small details. I need details. Alright. What's up, Angeli? How are you, babe? You showed up just in time. Just in the nick of time. Alright, we're going to set these up. I believe that goes here. Alright, so the whole bottom row is upright. You know, like this. This reminds me of like some Kundalini shit or some kind of awakening, and it's like awakening in this chakra, your root chakra. So I don't know if these areas are being highlighted. They are being highlighted. So there's something about balancing our energies, especially in this area, with the like action and emotion, or something like this, putting them all together. So it goes like something about full circle. And there's definitely, like, I definitely see angels here, like, perhaps that's what's keeping you up, because you are surfing on an angel feather. That's what's keeping you balanced. Let's dig a little deeper. So, all in the subconscious, above this card, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So, perhaps because these chakras right here are being highlighted, this anxiety is being released. Or at least we're able to sleep more at night. And there's that feather. It's like we take our feather with us. It's like we balance during the day with these chakras, these like sacral chakras, and then we go to the bed and bring the feather with us. Yes, the lower chakras. Thanks. So, let's see. So next we have, let's see, this is in the conscious, and then this is in the subconscious. So it's like we're at a great big loss. Tens are like mega big loss, but it's like the loss is worth it. It's like it's worth the loss. Something saying like, perhaps if you lose 10 things, you gain like one major thing. Or perhaps there needs to be like, if we're trying to keep this together, we have to be more responsible. Like the King of Pentacles is, I see him as being very responsible, especially with his money. So, something about that. Now, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, which was shown, and this Devil in the deep subconscious. So it's like we're finally realizing what needs to go. What do we need to cut out of our lives? And it's like, okay, well, perhaps we're finally realizing that we have some kind of attachment to something, or something else has control over this. But that's not true. you may feel as though you're not in control. But once you get, like, once you look real close, this woman, she's in the cage being held by the devil, just like this man being held by the devil. But look, his door's open and her door's open. Like, they can both freely walk away from this, walk right out of this, but it's like they're choosing to stay. But something with this Eight of Cups in reverse is like, okay, well, I'm going to inspect these. I'm looking for a way out, in a sense. I'm looking for a way out. And perhaps we're screaming about it, or perhaps this is how we feel. I feel this is coming from our heart chakra, like we're keening, in a sense. This is the keening. And in the subconscious, we have the 10 of Swords, another 10. So there's definitely endings coming, y'all. With this 10 of Swords, perhaps if we are hurt, or something does come and like stab us in the wings, you know, it might knock us down, but this is saying like we get right back up. And perhaps we do have to like scream about that. Like, she's been on her knees. Like, she got knocked down, been on her knees. It's like, and now she's standing up, like, ah, like she's taking this and like, let's see how. Well, perhaps there's some help. Or perhaps this is what she's screaming for, or she's screaming for a pause. This is what I say, my rose tinted glasses. This is like, perhaps we do have to pause for a second. Like, this is a lot of energy. This 10 and 9, 10 of Swords and 9 of Wands, very extreme energies. So with this 4 coming next, with the World in reverse, perhaps our world is upside down, and this is why we have to pause. We could have our rose-colored glasses on and see something from a totally different perspective. Like someone's trying to pull the wool over our eyes. And in this sense, I do see that. Like, someone's trying to say, like they're trying to make it seem like somebody else's fault, like it's not their own, like blaming somebody else. You know you know what I mean? Like, so whereas if you would try to figure out like who's at fault or whose fault is this, it's like they will try to get it to seem like it's somebody else's paw. Like somebody else has a paw in it and it's not theirs. Like, you can tell this is like a tiger, but that paw is not a tiger, although it does look like it. You know, it has the black and white. It may seem like it's something like that. Perhaps we are shedding this layer of skin, and these doves, maybe a relationship has something to do with it, but then you have the self-expression in reverse. So perhaps we do have to let go of something. Like, I see she's holding on to this. It's like holding on to a blob in a sense, almost like this, or like this type of energy. Like the devil in a sense. It's like you're holding on to this. Perhaps it's an aspect of yourself like that you don't want to let go, or perhaps it's something or someone else. But it's like once you let this go, you'll be able to express yourself freely. And that is like the whole basis of this, basically. So that way we can be free, you know, because it feels as though we're trapped here with this and the devil and, you know, all these cards. It's like we're stuck in a sense, or at a standstill. So this is like, you know, we're being freed. What's up, Sarithia? Wow, Jillian said, yup. All right. So first come, first serve. Who it is, who it is. Dorothy, can you help me out with my overthinking brain? Yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir. Yes, I may. That's this. It's creating anxiety and fear. So, let me make sure there's no questions before you. Alright. Help me out with the overthinking brain. Okay. Guidance for overthinking brain. Guidance for overthinking brain. Alright. Okay, well, this is exactly that. This King of Swords. It's almost like what I say with this with this King of Swords in reverse, it can go to either extreme. So what you already told me, it's this extreme where you have all of this, it'll be either nothing or like lies or like a whole bunch of bullshit. So 9 times out of 10, the things that you're telling yourself aren't even true. That's why you have this Queen of Wands on top of this King. Like, this Queen of Wands, she finds, like, positive in everything. And it's almost like, perhaps we have to watch, like, our consequences, too. Like, prior to doing something. But there's a conflict with this thinking positive. Perhaps you have to add some kind of spirit, something from the spirit, or go within. There's something missing, and perhaps it is love, like self-love or love for the spirit. But this is the Ace of Cups. It's like this is a grand opportunity for love. You know, you see these swans there. This is like a bringing together. So perhaps it's this way, so that way we can learn optimism through the love of the spirit, so that way we can defeat this. Like, I see you as like taking this over. Perhaps there is some kind of conflict, but that light will never die. So as long as you stick with the spirit, and look, now he turned right side up. And this is being honest with yourself, but in a compassionate way. And others as well. Let me know, Dorothy, if that helps. What's up, Darren? How are you? Alright. Finances, please, in reference to my daughter. Okay. This is for Jillian, and then Angela is next. Alright, we got it. Alright, so I hear when two become one. I don't know what that means, but this is the card that it reminds me of, that Indian thing where the Indians are on shore and they never seen anything float on the water before. It was like it's like that part of your brain, like it never seen it before, so it like can't put it into into a vision. It's like cognitive, it's not like cognitive dissonance, but it's like cognitive disawareness or something. The only reason why they noticed that boat there is because the ripples in the water. They knew that when the water rippled, that meant that something was on the water. So they're like, well, there's nothing on the water. How can there be something floating on the water? And it wasn't until months afterwards that they figured out that, wow, that there is something. Like they after so long, the vision finally came true, and after months and months of this boat sitting there, they finally realized that. So this is finally seeing something that you haven't seen in a long time or at all ever. And maybe this is what that has to do with this love, this two become one, something like that. But perhaps rest has something to do with it, like in order for you to turn this imagination upside down, perhaps our creativity, our imaginations like almost depleted. And perhaps it does have to do with our finances, because the Four of Swords is in reverse. It's like we never get any sleep. We're at a go, 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 go all the time, and our brain doesn't have a chance to like recalibrate. So perhaps this not like no sleep is affecting this, because here you I think you had this card yesterday, but today it's in reverse, like almost like we're taking food away instead of giving the chicks food. See, here is where it was. We were feeding the chicks, but now it's like, oh, we're taking that food away. And then you receive this focus. So perhaps this is very important. There's a lack of focus here. Beings that we have this, and this imbalance with the imagination in reverse, we definitely need to focus. Pick a new focus. It's like whatever we're focused on is not it's not right. Perhaps we have to pick a new focus. And then you have one here. Oh, and there's the Eight of Pentacles. So once we do have a new focus, we're gonna get a new house, a new car. This is mega money, Jill. So yeah, this is what you have to be working on. Like, focus on that. What's up, Robin? How are you? Jillian says, oh my God. I actually love the guy, and we even dated, but like now he got his marriage fixed with the other girl by his parents. So do you think he could divorce her and we could get along again in the future by any chance? Let's see. Is there the future chance with a guy you loved and you've been dating? This is for Saritha. Saritha, chance in the future of the guy. Well, this is definitely saying yes. So I definitely say there's definitely a chance for the future. Alright, Robin. Hey, Claire. What is Asha thinking about? Alright, this is for Robin. What is Asha thinking about? Alright. This is for Robin. What is Asha thinking about? Alright, so Asha is thinking about a new idea. Perhaps they're thinking about victory choices. Victory or some kind of win. Like there's been a victory here. Perhaps he was crowned. But perhaps the victory is coming in out of the cold. Like now there's like this coming in out of the cold. Perhaps somebody said, come in, you know, and work their magic. This might be like some kind of, like this could be will or something that they conjured up themselves, but it brings clarity. Like now they actually see clear. It's like they move these things and it's like, oh, now I can have a clear view or a clear vision. So perhaps this is why this Ace of Swords is here. It's like clarity. And now that there's clarity, it's like, oh, now there's a new plan or a new thought in process. And this is a great opportunity with the Ace of Swords like that. It's a good opportunity for truth. Thank you so much, ma'am. Lots of love and lots of light to all. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to message you and cash app you. Oh, thank you. She said, what the fuck? Hey, Claire. I already did that for Robin. Hey, Claire. What is Asha thinking about when she come back? Saritha, wow, thank you so much. Saritha, you gave me so much hope. Aw, love you too. Love y'all so much. See what else we need to know. Alright. Alright, this is for my peoples here. We have these four in the subconscious. Oh, my legs. Ouch. Where's my thing at? Where the hang is it? Sorry, y'all. Oh, you're welcome. Love you too. I can't find my thing. I guess I don't need it, but I want it. It's gotta be here. Muna, are you sitting on it? Ah, found it. Alright, who's next? Who's next? Alright, here we go. Write your questions while I do this for anyone who's here. Or who will be here. Alright, so the basis of this is like there's a failure to change, or like there's something stopping the change. Like when this comes together, when this and this comes together, it forms this change. But it's like there's a lack of this coming together, or a lack of self-expression, or some kind of, it's like we're embarrassed, or perhaps we are just like drained. Perhaps we're drained. We can't even think of change. Like when you think of dance, I do think of self-expression, but it takes a lot to dance. You know what I mean? So when it's in reverse, it's either a lack of self-expression or a lack of this, you know, get up and dance energy. Perhaps we are not protecting our energy. And here's where we started off with today, guys, with this 10 and this 9. So perhaps this has to do with our father, this King of Wands, or perhaps a father figure, or something to do with when we were a child, or our children. Perhaps this is our child's father. But this King of Wands is like, either Leo, Sag, Aries, some kind of fire sign, or somebody who's very like action oriented, very, you know, I see them as being very compassionate and carefree and like very optimistic. Like, you can do it. You can do it. Perhaps we wear these, it's like I keep on seeing these knee pads. So perhaps something about protecting your knees. But this purple, perhaps we do need to dance or express ourselves, and that's where the change will come. Let's see what the tarot says. The regular tarot says for confirmation about this message. Oh, we got a whole stack. Yes. Optimism is very important, and this is our child. This could be a little boy, a little girl, but it could be about children. Then you receive this lover. So yeah, this is about something coming together. But it's like you have this. All right, so we have the lovers in the middle, which this could be a love relationship, but this also is like a choice. And this is like a choice where there's like, I see this angel here. So it's like there's some kind of outside influence here. Perhaps it is the son or your child. But it's like, now you know. With this Seven of Swords, this is deception. This is, you know, somebody stole something, took something. This is, and it's like, they took it and is now like bringing it in here, and it's like, oh no, I know, I see, like, I'm not stupid, I can see that there's something wrong. Or perhaps you don't see, you just feel. Like, you don't need proof. Like, your feelings are true. This is like trust your instincts, y'all. Because there is something, or somebody gets caught. If you do steal, like, not this week, you'll get caught. Like, let's not. I always tell my kids, if it's not yours, don't touch it. So, but optimism is very, like, to look at the positive in every situation, like the silver lining. I definitely see that. Oh my God, you took the words out of my mouth. Wow. She said stealing. Yup. Yeah, it's almost like we have to be this this Emperor and this Nine of Pentacles. Like, see that little snail? There's somebody in there trying to like get our stuff. And perhaps this does cause a painful ending, but it creates like a togetherness. But it's like we have to be this Emperor. We have to be responsible. This is like taking care of our responsibilities. The Emperor has a lot of things to do. Like, he, you know, it's like the king. He's the emperor of that kingdom. He has, and this has to do with discipline too. Like, perhaps we have to be disciplined or to discipline. Or perhaps we have to make a choice. There's a choice that we have to make that's like, perhaps we have to make a very responsible decision, or like a choice about this. Like, this is a very prestige position. You know, if we have the whole triangle of the whole hierarchy, he would be at the top, the king of this empire. So it's like something about that too. And the strength. This is like controlling our influences. Like our controlling our animalistic behaviors. Couldn't it be someone stealing my daughter's money? Yes, especially since the baby was there, you know? Is that what you were talking about before? Let's see, Jillian's daughter's money. Jillian's daughter's money. Oh, yeah. Yep. It's like it's not protected or something. Maybe I have to put it somewhere else. But it's definitely coming out. But you have this Queen of Cups, which she's very, like, helpful. But in the beginning, I was splitting custody there. Perhaps you have to save money. Or you spent a lot of money. Like, this is almost like a scarcity feeling. Like, oh, I'm not going to have enough. Like, oh, it's all gone. Or like something like this. This is not stable. This is probably saying that whatever you have is being spent or getting dropped out. But it's like you have some kind of help. Or this Queen of Cups, this is using your intuition. You have to use your intuition. It's like you have something that you can look into, and when you put that in your hand and you look into it, something with your intuition tells you, oh, I know what happened to it. Like, that clicks. Maybe is it a bank or like something, perhaps it's a light or something spiritual, this Hermit. Or perhaps we have to, like, look on the outside. Because, like, the Hermit, he goes within. This is, like, a very spiritual, you know, solitude card. But when it's in reverse, this brings, like, other people involved. And it's, like, looking at the outside. Perhaps you're all off the mountain. Yeah. And I do see this backbone. So something about this backbone. They have their hands on the money. Is their side of the family where the money came from? I don't. They're trying to tell me there is no money. Oh, there's money. That's lies. That's lies. There's money. It's like the cat's out of the bag. They're trying to keep somebody's mouth shut. Somebody knows. Perhaps this is what causes this painful ending, but it's like they're trying to manipulate you or trying to, like I said, pull the wool over your eyes. But justice will be served. Perhaps you do have to take it to court. I don't know how that would work. Look, I feel like this shit gets, I don't know, that she gets an allowance every month and they have their hands on it because they have custody people from years ago. That's what this is here for. Perhaps there's a new document, because you're right. This is exactly that. They're showing something from the past. It looks like it's legal, but it's not legal. Yes, you definitely have to go to somebody like this court or somebody that knows. You definitely have to go to a professional because, yeah, that's, and they're gonna have to pay all that back from that time. Yeah, you definitely have to do that. Definitely. There's definitely lies. There's so much. Look, you have all of the knights in reverse. Wow. So yeah, it might take a long time, but your intuition is right. There is a hidden document. There's a hidden document or something. Yes. Oh my God, Jillian, you're getting all these cards. So, something about this paperwork. Perhaps you have to bring the new paperwork to the judge or to wherever. Is it Social Security or what is it? You have to bring them documents to them. Yeah, you definitely have to do that. You have to, yeah, perhaps this is why the Emperor showed up. It's like, you have to be responsible and get this shit done in a sense. Or, you know, take your emotion out of it. It's almost like we have to look at the facts, the clues, you know, the logical parts of it. Something about that. I guess child support and let them know. Is it child support or is it some other kind of money? Yeah, this call or that was the happen of it. But there's definitely somebody lying to you. But yeah, the money's coming. You're going to get that back. You're going to get that back. Yeah, as long as you have those documents, those court documents stating, you know, hey, I have custody, this and that, I would go and tell them. Alright, shall we do one more reading before we hang up? I know I have like a later crew that usually comes on. So maybe we should wait. All these swords, man. Look at this. All these swords. This is very, it's a very mental. And not this, Joe, this is definitely for you. You need to sleep. You haven't slept in like 9 days or something. At least 4. Is that true? You didn't sleep for 3 days. 4 days. Oh. That's crazy. But it's gonna get better. What you wish. I don't sleep. No, I slept last night. But this is like not sleeping for weeks. Like never sleeping. You need to get sleep. Or perhaps it's not sleeping on a daily schedule every day. That's enough, 4 or 5 hours. They say you're supposed to sleep up to 8 hours. Maybe that's what it is about your like routine. Try to sleep a little earlier because all your 4s of swords was in reverse, like really tired. There's Melissa. What's up? Well, like this constantly on my mind for years now. My mind just keeps racing about it because of my situation. I wonder. Yeah, well, that's why that Emperor showed up. You have to get to the bottom of it. You have to take that to court, take that paper, do something with it. All right, Melissa. Morning. Any advice for today? Can you ask the pendulum? Is Joe jealous? Yes. All right, we're going to do the pendulum first and then advice from the cards. Is Joe jealous? And Melissa. Is Joe jealous? 4 and yes. Definitely jealous. Oh, thank you. Love you too. All right, and guidance for Melissa. Advice for Melissa. Advice for today. Advice for today from Melissa. Whoa. Holy shit. I want that card. And I want this one and this one too. Alright, this is for Melissa. And anybody. Oh, my earring just fell out. Alright, so basically all these cards came out in the subconscious, like what you don't know, besides these 3. The here and be here now in reverse, which your mind is like somewhere else, and perhaps it's because it knows or it sees the tower coming, or perhaps this tower already came, just not like the real version, like a real heavy version of it. Now let's open up these cards and see what we have. So these were on top of these. Alright, so so we have this star with the labor of love in reverse with this heartbreak. So perhaps like it's like you're done working for love because of this heartbreak, and it's like you're just like hoping. This is like to have faith or healing, this star. Now with this Voyager and this alchemy right below the 7 of Cups and the Hierophant, it's like there are many choices, but your choices are to go against what you would normally do, or to like all these choices you're looking, right? And then you have the Hierophant in reverse, which this is telling you to go against the grain, to go against what you would normally do or what you would normally say. Do like you have the keys on your neck, and perhaps there's, let's see, it's like something has to be set in place, whether this is mentally or physically speaking, before you set sail. Like this Voyager, he's voyaging, but it's like there has to be something either that gets put here or taken away before this happens. So perhaps you asked that question and I got to this row. So perhaps you are like jumping into something else, like this new pathway, or perhaps I don't think you're being foolish about it, because it's like the Fool's in reverse, but it is like you're jumping into this like new path, or this new, like, you see this, it's like you're opening up new doors and jumping in there. And perhaps this is why he's jealous. It's like, oh, she's going down this path, and oh, it's like, oh, you got the balls to do it. which perhaps before you never had the balls to do it, and now he's like, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, wow, she really jumped. Perhaps that's what it is, that you left and he has the door open and you left anyway. But then we have this Queen of Wands with this Ace of Cups. So it's like, by focusing on the positive, this is what you get. It's like you get new love or a new opportunity for love. Oh, she says, I get it now. Yeah, it's sometimes very hard to pull information, you know. It could be anything, but it's like, I see consequences. Make sure what you're feeling like. It's like what you fill your cup up is what you will dump out or something. So make sure you fill your cup up with love and positivity. And it's like your cup is overflowed with love. Perhaps that's why he's jealous too. It's like, oh, you have all of this love. And this Three of Wands, like, you're done waiting. I'd say that's it. Like, you're done waiting. You have hope, you're healing, and perhaps, you know, he wants you to be crying for him, begging for him. She said, you are so amazing. Oh, I love you. Thank you, thank you. I love you more. Oh. So, yeah. It's like we're failing to change in a sense. Or we're lacking the change because of this. The Hangman in reverse. It's like we're finally on our feet, and when we get on our feet, we see something from a different point of view, and that, or perhaps this is what we have to do in order to drop this to start the change. But that's for today, y'all. I'm going to do one more little daily reading for those people on now and coming on, and then we'll hang it up. Who's next? Alright. See, we got a tarot card in here too. Right. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright. So yes, optimism is very important. To be happy in the now is very important, especially after we lost this job or whatever this thing is that's coming out, or perhaps we have to drop this in order to be happy. I'd say that's the fact, especially since we have this 4. It's like he's holding here, it's like holding here, it's like he's holding on so tight. But in reverse, this is letting go. You know, we're letting go. Or perhaps we are holding on. If we are holding on, it's time to let go, because it's like somebody is in our boat and you may think that they're rowing for you and helping you, taking you to someplace nice. But with this Seven of Swords in reverse, like, they're creating nothing but burdens. Perhaps what needs to go is there has to be a separation. Perhaps there definitely has to be a separation. Something needs to let go in order for there to be happiness. This has to come apart. All right, there we are for today, y'all. Thank you all so very much. Love and miss you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Love you.